Hi again, everybody. Welcome back to the Scott Trade Center in St. Louis, where for the Golden Flashes, the season is done. It does end with another All-American. Head coach Jim Andrassy joining me. And, Coach, it's 4 years now, after a long drought, that you've had an All-American at the university D1 level. Your thoughts as the season comes to a close?
It's another year. I think we had a good year. We continued our streak of having an All-American. We've continued in the rankings as far as our ending where we did in dual meets. A little bit disappointing as far as here at the national tournament, but it's a tough tournament, and you have to. Sometimes you bring younger guys, you know what's going to happen. So I'm happy where Nick finished.
Let's talk about him, because he was really one of the building blocks for you guys in this resurgence of the program. Was a qualifier his freshman year in this building. He's now been an All-American twice in this building. Only 3 of your guys have done that in program history, and 2 under your watch.
Yeah. Like I said, there were guys that took us to that level of a top 20 team, and Nick has kind of brought us that next level of a top 15. We're on the verge of being a better team, and Nick's one of those guys that did that. Like I said, I have the utmost respect for Nick and what he's done and how he's done it, and he doesn't have a whole lot of natural talent. He just works extremely hard. He did things the hard way at times, but like I said, I'm glad for Nick that he ended a 2-time All-American at Kent State University. He's done a lot for our program. He's made my job a little bit easier having kids like him. I wish I could have 20 guys on my team like Nick, because that's the kind of guy he is.
Finally, Coach, give us a very, very, very early preview of the 2012-2013 campaign.
I don't know right now. We might redshirt some guys. I know that Dustin comes back, and Dustin's Dustin. He brings a lot of excitement with him. We might make it about the year of Dustin and redshirt some guys and start rebuilding. We have some guys graduate. I think we have 6 seniors graduating from our team, so some things are going to change. We're not sure. Tyler Small, I think, would like to redshirt. I know Ian would like to redshirt. The question is, do we redshirt those 2 guys? We're going to have a freshman at 190 or at heavyweight, so it's going to be a little bit different team for us next year. But at the same sense, we'll figure it out. And it seems like we've always had guys step up. We're going to find out who wants to step up for us next year and go from there. But I don't know. It's too far away to tell you who's going to be line up and project. I know that if we have Ian and Tyler and Dustin, it could be a pretty incredible year. But in the same sense, you remove those, I'm sure the guys will step up, and we'll start building for the year after that too as we move forward.
He's watched his alma mater put another University All-American on the board. For head coach Jim Andrassy, Tylander, we hope you've enjoyed our coverage from St. Louis all weekend long. Go Flashes!